Okay, so we're working on side control. We're going to work specifically on how to counter the underhook. So if I have side control on my opponent shrinks away and she digs for this underhook. The first one is I'm going to whiz her over the top, and I'm going to stuff her head, and I'm going to put my knee over her head. My left elbow is going to drop in the pocket of her hip, and then I'm going to perimeter her. Then for instance, she goes on the other side, I'm going to whiz her, I'm going to stuff the head, I'm going to put my knee down, I'm going to drop my elbow, and then I'm going to perimeter. Allow me to get to the back or beat that underhook. Okay, that's option number one. Option number two is she goes for the whiz, I'm sorry, the overhook again. Underhook, excuse me, I go for the overhook. Now this time I'm going to stuff her head the same way, I'm going to drop my knee. Now I want to punch through, and I want to get an overbite on this arm. Now ideally I want to trap this bottom arm, whether it be over the top or stepping and getting my heel under the top, under it, excuse me. From here, I'm going to grab the wrist, figure four, put my chest down heavy, I'm going to lift with my core, and very slowly I'm going to apply the pressure. Let's try that one more time. So she goes for the underhook. I'm going to whiz her. I'm going to try to flatten her out. I'm going to stuff the head. I'm going to punch through, get an overhook, get control of the wrist here. Again, I'm going to try to pull up on the arm and pin the arm over or under the arm. Figure four, chest down, lift, and then we have a very basic Kimura. Okay? Fire this right a little bit. Let's go. Just roll on the same side. Third one is she's going to go for the same underhook. I'm going to do the same whizzer. I'm going to try to flatten her out. I'm going to step over the head the same way. Right? And now again, I'm going to get the overhook. I'm going to pin or slide under the arm. Kind of your preference. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my figure four. Sometimes the person is just super strong. I can't lift the arm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the bite of the arm. I'm going to grab her leg. I'm going to pull her leg to me. I'm going to lean my weight. I'm going to throw my leg over the top. And I want to get her wrist in the bend of my knee. And I'm going to grab deep on the top of my quad. My right hand's going to post on her hip, her leg. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to get my weight forward. I'm going to get on my toes. I'm going to pinch my knees. And I'm going to start turning. It's called the Tarikoplata. I'm just going to pull my arm up for safety. I'll do that one more time. So again, she goes for the underhook. I whiz her. Try to flatten her out if I need to. Stuff the head. My bite. Pull up on the arm. Get my figure four. She's really strong. So I'm going to transfer my weight, pull the leg, and bring my leg over. Now I bring the bend of my knee at her wrist. I'm going to keep it tight, block her hip. Now I'm going to get on both my toes. I'm going to pinch my knees, and I'm going to start rotating. Again, called Tarikoplata. For safety, just pull your arm out, and that releases the pressure. All right? The last one from our series is actually goes for the underhook. I'm going to do the same overhook, but this time I'm going to lift her head. I'm going to shoot my arm in as deep as I can. Now I'm going to grab my bicep, or you can grab your forearm. The most important pressure, the idea is to push down on her head and keeping this pressure. Now I can finish from my knees, and some details, I want to pinch my knees together, expand my chest, and I want to think about rotating my elbow upwards. More traditional way is to slide on my hip, hook the leg, and then all I'm going to do is, same principle, pinch my elbows, expand my chest, lift my elbow, and walk my hips forward. Super tight. One thing that people do is if she keeps the underhook, the person will allow them to go to belly down. So that's why when I do this, let's go back a step, is I want to try to clear this arm by kicking my leg back and stepping over the elbow, making it a little bit easier, harder for her. And again, same principle, drop the hip, hook the leg, and walk the hips in. If she goes back on her flat on her back, I just ride it over, head down, and I finish it from mount, which is way worse, really tight. And that's the Darce. That's the four options from the underhook from side control. Thank you.